Introductions and small talk. Formal greetings.
Good morning, Professor Austin. How are you doing?
Good morning, James. I'm doing well. And you?
I'm great, thank you. This is my friend Emma. She is thinking about applying to this college. She has a few questions. Would you mind telling us about the process, please?
Hello, Emma. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm more than happy to speak with you. Please, stop by my office next week.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor. Thank you so much for helping us.
Don't mention it. Hopefully, I will be able to answer your questions.
Language notes. The greetings good morning, good afternoon, good evening are used at different times of the day to greet people. Good evening is often used after 6 p.m. or generally when the sun has set. Good night is not a greeting. It is used when leaving a place or group of people. Thank you and good night. Good night and see you tomorrow. When people meet in the United States, it is customary for them to shake hands. A handshake should be firm and usually lasts for about 2 to 3 seconds, which allows enough time to say, "Nice to meet you." "Don't mention it" is another way of saying "you're welcome." The phrase "you are welcome" is more formal. However, responses such as "don't mention it," "no problem," "happy to help" are informal ways of responding to a thank you.
Introductions and small talk. Informal greetings and farewells.
Hi, Helen. How's it going?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Just fine. Where are you off to?
To the library. I've got a history exam next week and need to start studying. Ugh.
Oh, no. Well, I'll see you later then. Good luck.
Thanks. See you later.
Language notes. Hi is an informal way of saying hello. Notice that the I sound in hi is extended to show that Jane is very pleased to see Helen. How's it going? Is an informal way of saying how are you? Fine, thanks. And you? Notice the rising intonation on and you. This shows that Helen is interested in what Jane has to say. Where are you off to? Is an informal way of saying, where are you going? Notice the falling intonation since this is an information question, not a yes-no question. To the library. Notice that Helen does not say, I'm going here, because that information was already established in the question, where are you off to? Oh no, is a way of saying, I sympathize with you, or I understand you are not happy. See you later is an informal way of saying goodbye. Introductions and small talk. Formal introductions.
Mr. Wilson, I'd like you to meet Dr. Edward Smith.
It's nice to meet you, Dr. Smith.
Pleasure to meet you, too.
Dr. Smith is an economist. He just finished writing a book on international trade.
Oh, that's my field, too. I work for the United Nations.
In the development program, by any chance?
Yes. How did you guess?
I've read your articles on technical assistance. They're excellent.
Language notes. Mr. Wilson, I'd like you. Notice the rising intonation on Mr. Wilson, which is used to address someone. Listen for the D in I'd like. This means I would like, which is very different from I like. I'd like means the same as I would like or I want. Dr. Smith is an economist. Notice the stress on economist. This content word has new information, so it is emphasized. There are 4 syllables in economist, with the stress on the second syllable, economist. He just finished writing. Just means the very recent past. Just is usually used with a simple past verb because the action is complete. However, it can also be used with the present perfect. He's just finished writing. Development program. Since these two words make a compound noun, the main stress falls on development. By any chance means the same as possibly. Notice the rising intonation, which is used in yes, no questions to confirm that something is true. Introductions and small talk. Informal introductions.
Who's the tall woman next to Barbara?
That's her friend, Mary. Didn't you meet her at Steve's party?
No, I wasn't at Steve's party.
Oh, then let me introduce you to her now. Mary, this is my friend Jim.
Hi, Jim. Nice to meet you.
You too. Would you like a drink?
Sure, let's go get one.
Language notes. Whose is the contracted form of who is. It is pronounced the same way as whose, but the meaning is different. Didn't you meet her? Notice that this is a negative question. Charles thought that Jim had met Mary before. He is now surprised that Jim does not know Mary, and so he uses a negative question to show his surprise. I wasn't at Steve's party. Notice that the emphasis here is on at. Although prepositions normally have weak stress, in this case, at means there. I wasn't there. Mary, this is my friend Jim. This is a friendly way to introduce two people. It's common to follow this with Jim, this is Mary. In this case, Mary says, Hi, Jim, first. Nice to meet you. This is a typical response after you've been introduced to someone. Sure is often used in informal conversation to mean yes. Introductions and small talk. What time is it?
What time is it? We're going to be late.
It's 7:15. We're on time. Don't panic.
But I thought we had to be at the restaurant by 7:30 for the surprise party. We'll never make it there with all this evening traffic.
Sure we will. Rush hour is almost over. Anyway, the party starts at 8. But I do need help with directions. Can you call the restaurant and ask them where we park our car?
Language notes. It's 7:15. This phrase is one of the most common ways of stating this time. It means it's 15 minutes past 7 o'clock. Another possibility here is to simply say it's 7:15. In general, you can say it's 1/4 the hour. How do we know the time of day? Look for context clues. Evening traffic. In the dialogue, Natasha and Tony are going to a surprise party. They need to be on time. Therefore, there is an element of stress and urgency. When someone is stressed for time, you can use expressions like, "Don't worry, don't stress, we're fine, we will be on time." Natasha thinks the surprise party begins at 7:30. There are two different ways to express this time. You may say simply 7:30 or 7:30. Rush hour is the time of day, usually in the morning and evening, when traffic is heavy because of people commuting to and from their workplace by bus, by car, by subway, on foot, etc. Introductions and small talk. A telephone call.
Hi, Alice. It's John. How are you?
Oh, hi, John. I was just thinking about you.
That's nice. I was wondering if you'd like to go to a movie tonight?
Sure, I'd love to. What's playing?
I was thinking about that new comedy, Lights Out. What do you think?
Sounds great.
Okay, I'll pick you up around 7:30. The movie starts at 8.
See you then. Bye.
Language notes. Hi, Alice. It's John. Hi, it's, is a casual and friendly way to say hello on the phone. Although it's means it is used to mean I am here. Oh, hi, John. Notice the rising intonation here. Alice is excited to hear from John and is very pleased that he called her. I was wondering if you would like to. This is a polite and indirect way of asking, do you want to? John is nervous and does not want to appear too direct or bold. Notice how the question goes up at the end, which shows that he is not overly confident. Sure, I'd love to means yes, I would love to. Notice that Alice is very enthusiastic and friendly. She wants John to feel comfortable about asking her out on a date. I was thinking about. What do you think? Again, John does not want to appear too bold. He wants to give Alice a chance to suggest a movie. Sounds great is an informal way of saying that is a good plan. I'll pick you up is an informal way of saying I'll come to your house so that we can go together.
Introductions and small talk. Can you say that again?
Hello? Hi, Stephanie. How are things at the office?
Hi, Luke. How are you? Can you please stop and pick up extra paper for the computer printer?
What did you say? Can you repeat that, please? Did you say pick up ink for the printer? Sorry, the phone is cutting out.
Can you hear me now? No, I need more computer paper. Listen, I'll text you exactly what I need. Thanks, Luke. Talk to you later.
Thanks, Stephanie. Sorry, my phone has really bad reception here.
Language notes. There are a few ways to express a lack of understanding and to request additional information. The most common ones are stated, but you can also say, "Excuse me," or simply, "I can't hear you." In a more formal situation, try saying, "I'm sorry," or "I beg your pardon," with a rising intonation. When asking someone to clarify information, try saying, "Can you please repeat that? Can you spell that for me? Can you please write down the address for me?" Cutting out describes a difficulty in understanding a caller due to poor cell phone reception. If you are having trouble understanding the caller, you can also say, "The line is breaking up. I am losing you." If the phone call is disconnected because of poor reception, you can say, "The call dropped." "Talk to you later" is the equivalent in a phone conversation of "see you later" in a regular face-to-face conversation. Reception here means the availability of cellular service, the possibility to receive and give calls on a cell phone. Cell phone reception can be limited in remote areas, inside large buildings, or underground, in the subway, for instance.
Introductions and small talk. Coincidences.
Well, hello there, Julia. Long time no see.
Meg, hi! What a coincidence! I haven't seen you in ages. What are you doing here?
I just got a new job in the city, so I'm shopping for some clothes. Hey, what do you think of this shirt?
Well, you know how much I love blue. See? I've got the same shirt.
You always did have good taste. What a small world.
Language notes. Well, hello there. Notice the emphasis on hello, which shows that Meg did not expect to see Julia. Long time no see. This is a common expression used to say hello to someone you haven't seen in a long time. What a... This exclamation shows a great degree of surprise, joy, disappointment, etc. What a surprise to see you here! What a joy to have you with us! What a shame that you have to leave so soon! What a wonderful idea that is! You always did have good taste. Notice the stress on did, which Meg uses to emphasize the fact that Julia does have good taste. Meg says it in a joking way because Julia likes the same thing that she does. What a small world is a common expression used to describe a chance meeting or other such coincidence. Introductions and small talk. Weather report.
It's freezing outside. What happened to the weather report? I thought this cold front was supposed to pass.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's what I read online this morning.
I guess the wind chill is really driving down the temperature.
Can we go inside? I feel like my toes are starting to go numb.
Language notes. A cold front means a large mass of cold air. It can be plural. There were multiple cold fronts this January. Here, supposed to refers to something that is intended or expected to happen. I thought it was supposed to rain today. This phrase can be used for many situations. I thought the train was supposed to arrive at 9 a.m. sharp. Yeah, yup, uh-huh are informal conversational cues used by native speakers in conversation. Each of these responses could be used here for yes. Gabriella affirms what Jennifer is saying. The most polite way to affirm a response is to say yes. Listen for the emphasis on "that's what I read online this morning." This useful phrase can be used with other verbs to convey information. That's what I heard on the radio. That's what I saw on TV. That's what I read online. Chill, freezing, cold. These words describe cold weather. I feel the wind chill. I feel the chill. I am freezing. I am cold. Wind chill is the effect of the wind making the temperature feel colder on a person's skin. This is an uncountable noun. The temperature is 4 degrees, but with the wind chill it feels like -8. These phrases are used in weather reports as well. The phrase driving down means forcing to be lower and can be used in many situations. An oversupply of new houses is driving down sales prices in the area.